The other morning coming up here, it looked dry and it was slicker than heck, and I don't know how many trucks were in the ditch. 14-mile Hill's where it starts, and then all the way up, your people passing you. You got to watch out for the fog.
Wintertime, you've got the on-ramps, off-ramps that are icy. You got people zipping in and out, trying to get on the highway to get to work.
That whiteout, there's no telling what's inside that whiteout.
Mud, the snow, dust, holes that open up from just a little bit of dust.
Moon dust.
Swallow your truck whole.
You can drive down the road in the morning, it's pretty smooth. By the end of that day, there's a pothole big enough to swallow a Volvo. Be on your toes the whole time you're out there driving.
There's a few bridges that we have that are single lane, you know. You gotta watch out for other vehicles coming on. And
that Sinclair gas station in Eden, there's been lots of rollovers, people getting T-boned coming out of that.
The entrance coming into the Jonah over here, of course, that gets really bad. Slick. Even this morning it was really slick. You got to watch for people behind you. They're coming up too fast. You got to watch traffic coming at you to make sure you can even make that turn.
A lot of times traveling in the field, you'll run across tools, different supplies that people have lost. There's been numerous times where I've come across pipes, 2x4s, stuff like that laying in the road.
You get two trucks, whether it be a pickup going down the road, one following the other one. The one in the back can't see. That truck in front spins out, hits something, stops. Usually I've got an oversized load. I've got a 400-barrel tank on the back of my truck. Those little orange flags get covered up with dust. I need to make myself visible to where I can be seen. And if I meet somebody that doesn't want to scoot over, it's going to cause problems. It's going to damage my equipment. It's going to damage the equipment I'm hauling. It's damaging their equipment. I don't want to go in the ditch, not when I'm 16 feet high in the air. That's something I don't want to do.
There's a few railroad crossings here in the field. Some of them have the arms that come down. Some of them don't. Some of them are just stop signs. You got to watch, be careful and be aware, you know.
The animals, of course, starting from mile marker 50 all the way up. There's elk, antelope, moose, deer running. So we got to watch for that across the roads.
We have a lot of wildlife out here, so you'll want to watch for antelope, deer, different wildlife that we have.
You have any doubt where that cow or antelope or whatever you see out here is going, you need to slow down. Even stop if she's just going to sit there and look at you.
They'll trail along right alongside you.
Yeah.
You know, trying to figure out where, okay, is there a hole in the fence here, or am I going to go across the road? They may cross the road in front of you once. Doesn't mean he's not coming back.
5 will go one way, and then you'll get the one that just has to be on this side of the road. If you're going too fast, that one that cuts back, that's going to be the one you meet personally.
The wind can affect everything you're doing out there, driving. If you have a high-profile vehicle, you're going to watch that wind. That wind can move you from one side to the other, just sliding across the ice. So.
During the wintertime, with all the wind, we get that snow that's drifted. It drifts over on the edges of the road, so it's hard to define where the road is actually at, There's a lot of times where people slide off in the bar ditch, not even realizing they think they're still on the road, and then next thing you know, they're getting sucked off in the ditch because they get too close to the edge.
Winter or summer, it's going to be just as bad. You got 7 trucks bringing water. You got our pickups, the Roustabouts pickups on location. You got equipment moving around.
We have no shoulders whatsoever on the roads out here. You go from road right to the bar ditch. In a lot of cases, gulches and valleys that are right next to the road. So the edge of the road is the edge of the road.
But if you get too far over on one side or the other, it just takes a split second to, pull the back of your truck off the road. Then you're at risk of overcorrecting and sending the vehicle into a roll or worse.
That edge might look hard, but it's generally soft, and that's what'll flip the big trucks.
Biggest thing you need to watch out for is other people. They think they own the road. Well, when you're grossing 80 to 120,000 pounds with a load of water, you can't shut down or move over very fast. Best thing to do is just stop in the middle of the road, and they can either go around or hit the bar ditch.
In the summertime, you got the tourists, and we all know about how the tourists drive. They check their head at the gate when they get in their car with their families.
This might be their vacation or their breakaway, but this is where we work, and our equipment has to get from point A to point B for us to continue to heat America's houses.
Biggest hazard out here is me, you. It's not the equipment. It's our frame of mind.